In grade 7s, we're going to talk about converting fractions, decimals, and percents. So say you're given a fraction, and it says to convert this fraction into a decimal. Okay, well, this one's an easy one, but essentially what we're doing is we're going to take the top number, the numerator, and divide it by the denominator, the bottom number. Now, if you ever forget why that's the case, well, think about what a divide symbol is. Okay, divide symbol looks like this. So it's this number divided by the bottom number. Okay, so a visual explanation even shows in the division symbol. Okay, so we're going to take the top number divided by the bottom. Now, some of us can do this in our heads, but if not, just use a calculator. And if you did this, you'd go 1 divided by 2, and that would actually give you a decimal of 0.5. Okay, now to go from a decimal to a percent, okay, this one's going to be an easy one, but we're going to go from a decimal to a percent. We're going to multiply the decimal by 100. This is just fancy for moving the decimal over twice. Okay, so you could take a look at 0.5. I'll just rewrite it again here. And we're going to move that decimal over 2 times. This is multiplying by 10, and then we'll multiply by 10 again, which is 100. And that would become 50%. Okay, so it's quite easy to go from all three. So let's try another one. If I had the decimal 0.18, and I said, well, what is that as a percentage? Easy peasy, multiply it by 100. And another way of multiplying by 100 is to move the decimal 2 spots to the right. So in this case, it'd be 1, 2. So 0.18 is equal to 18%. Now, how might you do that as a fraction? Well, we can just quickly look at it as here's the 10th place and the 100th place. And so therefore, our fraction is, or if you want to look at it from the percent, is 18 over 100. Okay, the number 18% or 0.18 is 18 out of 100 parts per cent, cent being 100. Okay, so 18 over 100. We'll try one more. How about we go 1 over 5? Go ahead and try that in your calculator. I'll do that in mine. Okay. Now, all you got to do is type in 1 divided by 5, and that one will be easy. It is 0.2. Oops. Okay, and then how do you go from the decimal to the fraction or to the percent? Again, you multiply by 100 or move the decimal over twice. Okay, so that's 1 spot, 2 spots, which would give us 20%. Give a couple of those practice, but again, it's very simple. Just a couple things to remember is going from a decimal to a percent, you're multiplying by 100. And before reducing from a percent or a decimal to a fraction, you're just looking at it out of 100, and then you could find a reduced fraction.